I can't really describe or explain why my emotional state eventually became what it was, which was just a real feeling of kind of discontent.
Oh, really?
Where I was in my life, and I felt such frustration being in the radio business, seeing how there's this kind of monopoly on the whole field of paranormal talk, and trying to get the show on different stations. A lot of people they were not willing to try something new other than the tried and true.
Right.
So eventually I just decided to leave the show and actually to pack up my bags and leave home here in Portland. And this was not like a very well thought out, organized plan. I literally went out, eventually walking through the desert with about $20 in my pocket.
That's exciting, Michael.
I wanted it like more than anything else I've ever done in my life, walking through the desert. This was not like a very well thought out, organized plan. About $20 in my pocket. I'm beating my head against the wall. It's not working out.
Oh my! You're an adventurous young man.
David, yes I am. I was kind of on a spirit quest.
Right.
I mean, I was literally just asking God. I was saying, well, look, I for years thought that my purpose here on Earth was to do a radio show. At this point, I mean, I was just direct. I had grabbed my bag and just started walking. And I walked off and on for about 2 days.
Oh my!
I wanted it like more than anything else I've ever done in my life, and I really thought I would excel at it. But man, look, this isn't working. I'm asking God for a little bit too much here. And I ended up sunburned and about 15, 20 pounds underweight. And I remember it was funny because I was down to like my last $8, and I walked into a diner and I ordered this huge meal that I couldn't afford. It was like it was everything on the menu practically, and I get the food.
This is a tasty burger.
And then about 10 minutes later, the waitress says to me, "The gentleman who is sitting behind you has offered to pay for your meal." And I was, I said, what? Yeah, I guess I kind of had that disheveled transient look going for me at that point. But anyway, that was a bit of good fortune. But eventually I said, look, this isn't working. I'm asking God for a little bit too much here. So I called my sister in Phoenix, Arizona, and asked her if I could go down there and stay with her for a little bit, and she agreed. But
oh my!
You're
an adventurous young man.
David, yes I am. Her husband is an ex-Marine, and he served in the Marine for about 4 years. And he was the one who introduced the idea to me that I might want to consider going into the Army, since I couldn't afford college and I didn't have a great work background.
I wish I had you in the Army. I tell you what,
I bought his whole spiel, hook, line, and sinker, and I went to a recruiter, and I got signed up, and then I spent about 4 months really training and getting prepared for it. I hired a personal trainer, and I was lifting weights and working out.
Oh my, Michael, you really got into it, didn't you?
I wanted it like more than anything else I've ever done in my life, and I really thought I would excel at it. But
I had your stinking ass man in the front line, and I didn't watch your ass. Probably on suicide watch.
Man, when I got off the bus, and I was in South Carolina in Fort Jackson, I'm going to have to quote Bobby Fischer and just say, the hell with America. It's up the ass here. Things are in hell, going to hell in a handbasket.
You're a communist. You know. And I have the rest of your platoon men get down and put the spear brush and big you before.
I was kind of on a spirit quest.
God has a hard-on for Marines because we kill everything we see.